Well, the importance of this conference is that it brings together the politicians, in addition to the experts, and also to the users and stakeholders, and also the media. I think this is very important because in many cases you need to put water on top of the political agenda. And also there is a fact that the politicians change with time, and this is one of the challenges that we found out in one of the sessions, is that politicians change. For instance, in our case, when we were working on developing an integrated urban water management plan for Alexandria 2030, we had 2 ministers of water, 2 ministers of housing, 2 governors, 4 secretary generals for the governorate. So it really becomes a challenge to keep the enthusiasm moving and to reach the political targets that we want with an implementable plan for the future of water in the city, and also to make sure that it's not just put on the shelf, but it's actually being implemented, and therefore to select or to choose to work with the right leader who will continue on and who will keep pushing the water and the sustainability of water issues on top of the political agenda is really challenging. And I think that this opportunity here that's given to share these ideas and views between the politicians and the other stakeholders, including the media. The media is also very important because it can work against the politicians sometimes, and sometimes it could work towards the same objectives as the politicians. So it's very important to look for this link between the media and the politicians. I'll give you just a quick example before we close, that wastewater reuse, for instance. Sometimes the media perceives it in some countries as if it is a pollutant to agriculture crops, and it could not be used because only for wooden trees or things that are not edible. However, in today's water situation and in the future, wastewater use is going to be the renewable water resource, because you have to supply people with drinking water. 80% of this drinking water goes back to wastewater, and therefore this is an ever-increasing resource, this wastewater. And if it's treated properly, if it's reused and directed to the right uses, is going to be a very good potential, not only for environmental protection, but also for food security in the future.